Hey guys, what's going on? Just going to do a quick update here on Ethereum. Ticker for this is ETH, and right now I'm on the weekly time frame. A couple things before I get into the details though. First, if you're not subscribed and you want to get notified when I release new videos, click subscribe, click the bell, click on all. Also, if you want a place to trade this, trade Ethereum, or trade pretty much all the other coins I talk about on this channel, I put a link to 3 different exchanges in both the pinned comment and the description. And if you sign up through those links, it's going to activate a discount for you. And 2 of them now require KYC, unfortunately. But if you want to trade without having to submit all your personal documents and tying your address to your identity, then the one I would recommend currently is going to be this one. It's called BloFin. And as of right now, this is one of the only exchanges that doesn't have a KYC requirement, right? So yeah, I'll link this one at the top if you want to check it out. That link will qualify you for a deposit bonus. All right, so Ethereum, if you watched my last video just a few days ago, I mentioned that chart was looking pretty bearish. What I did at the time is I inverted it just to counter my bullish bias, and I pointed out that we were breaking out of this downsloping level of resistance. And I mentioned that the first target off of that breakout is going to be right here at around 2,800. And as you can see, that's pretty much where we are right now. So right now we are at a support level. I'm going to flip this back. And in this video, I just want to touch on where the next supports are and what I think is going to happen next. And I'm also going to mention a region on this chart that I feel is going to be an incredible high R&R buy opportunity if the opportunity presents itself. Okay, but before that, let's just talk about what's going on right now. We are at a support level. Okay, and that key level here on the weekly time frame is about $2,930. However, you do see the wicks penetrating through that. So that's not too concerning as long as this holds on the weekly candle close. Now, we just had this weekly candle close last night, and thankfully this candle body didn't break through this previous low right here. Okay, so this support is still intact. Now, what I would personally be watching for is probably a bounce off where we are. And what's likely going to happen, you see how we had this upsloping level of support that recently broke? Well, now that we broke through it, this is now going to be a resistance. And when you consider that we had this horizontal support and resistance right here as well, we have a confluent zone right here. So if the price does bounce up off of this support region and come back up here at around 3,260 or so, there's a lot of people who are likely going to be opening a short position right here, okay? Right where these two lines intersect, again around 3,260. Okay, so if you're looking for a high probability trade setup that's going to give you a pretty good R&R, risk reward ratio, keep this level right here in mind, okay? Now, if we get rejected hard here and then come back down and break through the support region, or if we just continue downwards, then the next level of support to look to, I'm going to zoom out here and I'm going to show you how I got it, is going to be right here at approximately $2,500. Okay, and you'll see this was support all throughout here, and it was the resistance that the price was contending with for about a month or so right here. And you'll notice that when we broke through this $2,500 level, the price has not come back to retest it yet. Okay, so if the price does come down here, don't be too alarmed. It could just be a resistance to support flip, and it's an area that has a pretty high probability of being a bounce zone for the price, okay? But keep in mind, if it does bounce off of here, then the current support that we're at right now at around 2,800 is going to be flipped to resistance, okay? So if I were to draw this up, market moves in waves, say we come up here, get rejected, come back down, break these lows and come back down to retest this former resistance as a support, and then maybe we head up from there. Let's see. Now, you're probably wondering why I have this little pointy hand thing pointing right here. Well, if I had to pick a region on this chart and then rank them in percentage terms based on the probability of them getting a bounce and it being the low, I would say where we are, 60%. The next level down, I would say 80%. And then this area right here at around 2,150, I would give it, say, a 90% chance that if the price makes it down here, it bounces back upwards impulsively and with a lot of volume. And reason being is because not only do we have this horizontal level of support, which stems all the way back here from the low of this wick, and then from there, it was resistance here, and when we broke above it, it was the support region for about 2 months, and then we had this big upward move. But also, zooming out here, look at this long-term, multi-year upsloping level of support. So it initiates right here, and you can drag that across, and it was support here, support here, support here, and then this $2,150 region is just the extension of this long-standing support trend line. All right, so to recap, basically I'm saying we are at a current level of support. The bottom may be in. We don't know yet. It's not good structurally for the chart if we break below this low here. But if that does happen, you have the $2,500 support right here that has a lot of price history, and we have not back tested this resistance. And then obviously down here, if the price does come down, very, very high probability of a bounce. And me personally, if the price does get here, I'll be going in pretty heavy. All right, so right now I actually am expecting a bit of a bounce, likely to around here, about 3,200. And then from there, let's see what happens. If we're able to get back above and reclaim this level, then all is well, party's back on. And then this will likely just become a new trading zone, the horizontal channel. And we can place trades based off the top of the range and the low of the range. And as I mentioned, we just had this candle close last night, this weekly candle. And the close on Ethereum is much better than the close on Bitcoin and a lot of the altcoins. Okay, so this one defended the level on Bitcoin as a breakdown. Okay, so the breakdown on Bitcoin is making me a little bit nervous, and I'm not really sure what to expect because obviously Bitcoin's the leader of the market. But again, on this Ethereum chart, the key level 2,800. Based on these wicks, it's about 2,900 based on the weekly close of the bodies. And the next target down on Bitcoin is around 52,000. Okay, so the question is, if Bitcoin goes to the lower target, can Ethereum hold that $2,800 level? And I think it's possible. However, if Bitcoin goes all the way down to the 47K region, which would be the next major support down, if that happens, I think that's going to pull Ethereum down to this $2,500 level. Okay, so yeah, as of right now, holding support, but let's see what happens. And if we do go up from here, look to this 3,250 level as the next major resistance, okay? All right, guys, hopefully you found that helpful. If you did, click the like button because that kind of helps me with the algo. If you want to get notified when I release new videos, just click subscribe, click the bell, click on all. And if you want to trade this on an exchange, it's not going to hassle you to submit your identification, and you can check this one out. Or if you just want some pretty good bonuses and you don't care about the KYC thing, then check out the other exchanges that I have linked as well. All right, guys, take care. Have a good day. Bye.